The Kia boys might as well go get some regular jobs, because the fact that they out here doing this to people cars and then reselling cars for $100 to $100. I mean, I said $100 to $100. From $50 to $100 is crazy. $50 to $100 is basically minimum wage. You committing all these crimes just to get $50 to $100? Y'all could at least sold it for $500 or something. I understand y'all trying to get them off, but dang, $50 to $100, bro, you might as well go get a job. I ain't gonna lie. Either start doing social media, trapping, or go get you a job, bro, because this ain't gonna work. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Is the Kia boys crazy? If they selling these for $50 to $100, they is really on demon time. The fact that they masked up is, I don't think he masked up. I think they put an emoji over his face. Nah, that's crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, though.
A loose collective of teenage car thieves calling themselves Kia boys have stolen tens of thousands of Hyundai and Kia vehicles, often posting the results on YouTube, Snapchat, and TikTok. But the chaos and destruction left in their wake rarely goes noticed. That's the first line of the song Shake Yo, Nay Nay by Milwaukee rappers Mary Mack and Sean P. With over 870,000 listens on Spotify and 670,000 on YouTube, it's one of dozens of melodies celebrating the act of stealing Kia and Hyundai cars that can be found on a variety of streaming playlists, often under the category Kia Boys. It's not the only car theft-themed cultural product to make its way online. Joyrides and stolen vehicles end up on TikTok, with videos edited harmoniously to the music. In the videos, Kias are seen jumping grass hills, drifting into yards, jerking left and right through crowded intersections, violently skirting curbs, or narrowly missing unsuspecting parked cars. The flashier the car, the better the joyride, the higher the view count. Thefts of Kias and Hyundais have soared in recent years thanks to a crucial design flaw. There's, of course, an economic and racial factor to the phenomenon. A majority of Kia boys are young black males, living in economically disadvantaged neighborhoods like Columbus South Linden community, and TikTok, in particular, has served as an accelerant. This, combined with COVID-era boredom, has created a nightmare scenario of auto theft and property destruction that have confounded law enforcement and forced the automaker to rethink its cost-cutting strategies. Last month, Hyundai and Kia agreed to a $200 million settlement due to this epidemic of theft. But within this phenomenon are specific cultural markings distinct from common car theft, complete with their own soundtrack and slang, a phenomenon known as the Kia. Let's rewind to 2019, a simpler time in the realm of stealing cars, when Columbus, Ohio, logged a respectable 3,500 car thefts. As of last summer, only halfway through the year, that number had grown to over 4,000. In just 3 weeks between July and August, an average of 17 Kias and Hyundais were being stolen every day in Columbus, Milwaukee saw roughly 3,500 stolen vehicles stolen in 2019, only 6% Hyundais and Kias. By 2021, there were almost 10,500 stolen, 67% were Hyundais and Kias. This year is the highest in the city's history, says Detective Bruce Beard of Columbus Division of Police's Property Crimes Bureau. I think we're around 8,000 stolen cars this year already. He told me in November, I think we're around 8,000 stolen cars this year already. Kia and Hyundai dealers, their service garages, once manageable and orderly, are now flooded with totaled cars. Before the videos on TikTok, we rarely ever seen that, Cody Taylor, service advisor at Germain Kia in Columbus, said. But as soon as that video came out on TikTok, that's when it all started going crazy.
Months for the car to get repaired from the backlog of mangled vehicles and car part orders. Owners of Kias and Hyundais who have yet to have their car stolen are becoming increasingly sparse in cities where these thefts have spread. Now it's rare to find a Kia without a red or yellow steering wheel lock secured tightly through the driver's side window. The topic looms over every community Facebook page, every next-door group, every local media channel. Kia and Hyundai thefts are becoming an unstoppable phenomenon in Midwestern cities, and it has quickly spread across the country. The secret to the Kia boys lies inside the steering column of Kias manufactured between 2011 to 2021 and Hyundais built between 2015 to 2021. Tucked away beneath the ignition cylinder is a tiny knob ideally suited for any USB plug to turn and start the ignition. After breaking the window and prying open the steering column, a curious Kia boy can use the victim's own phone charger to start the car, a procedure that is disturbingly unsophisticated. In the Donut Media YouTube video called "I Stole a Kia with a TikTok Hack," the host Jeremiah Burton delicately goes through the process of starting a Hyundai with a USB. unscrewing the steering column and carefully taking out the ignition cylinder assembly, whereas the Kia boys would strip it with a screwdriver and then bluntly jam the tool in. He starts the car and laughs, "I'm a Kia boy now." The term Kia boy may have been spread by the media, but it's also embraced by the kids stealing Kias. There are small groups of kids that do call themselves Kia boys, Baird told me, but there are also a lot of kids who will go out and steal a Kia or a Hyundai. And then they'll say, "Hey, I'm a Kia boy just because I stole a car." Not all who steal Kias are Kia boys, but all who are Kia boys steal Kias and Hyundais. The Kia boys are distinct from traditional car theft rings. Whereas most car thieves are employed in the trade for economic ends, the Kia boys steal solely for the joyride. In fact, the cars almost always find their way back to their owner, albeit totaled, found in someone else's yard, filled with empty bottles of booze and the smell of weed.